everybody, this is Erico and I am back again on your screen. So you guys are doing fantastic because you're watching this video. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, put your opinions below. I really appreciate it. I would love to hear from you. So this is gonna be like a reaction commentary video because Travis Scott was in Japan and this short clip caused a lot of people to just have different various opinions. So I'm interested to see what this is all about. So let's check it out now. He's in his hoodie. He's in the middle of that huge crosswalk that millions and millions of people cross. I don't know if he's antagonizing people. I don't know if he was taking pictures. I don't know, like, if it was just a clip he did just now. This is really short. Let's watch this one more time. This looks like Shibuya and that big crosswalk. This is so random. Travis Scott is weird. So a lot of people saw this clip and immediately they're like, oh, he thought people in Japan were gonna care about him. He's upset because people in Japan didn't make a ruckus about him, or he smiles at the end of the clip. I don't know if he's just playing around or what. Some people were saying that, well, he's happy because he finally could be a normal person. I honestly think that we don't really know the context of this. Like I said, this is weird. It's just strange. I don't know what type of attention seeking this is supposed to be. Those people are trying to get to where they need to go. That crosswalk is very big. We got so many different people walking across. And a lot of times in Japanese culture, they try to be as orderly as possible. They try to make everything safe. So many people, they just want to get on across the street. They see that light change and whoosh, you see them, they're walking, they're going about their lives. A lot of people in big cities, they tend to have tunnel vision when they walk. I'm like this too, no matter where I go. Like, I see people around me, but I have tunnel vision. A lot of Japanese people have tunnel vision. They care about themselves and what they're going through. And they will walk past celebrities. They will walk past people. They walk past each other. They don't pay attention. Like some people think like, oh, I'm a foreigner. So, they're going to stare at me. No. They will go on about their lives. There's this culture too with even their own celebrities. Like, it could have been Utada Hikaru who had been in that crosswalk. And I'm not saying people wouldn't like have shouted like Hiki, but for the most part, a lot of people probably would have kept walking. Why? Because that's the culture. You don't want to cause a disturbance for people. Many people want everything to flow. They want everybody to be able to go to where they need to go. Travis Scott was in the middle of that crosswalk, and I really think he was just playing around. I think that's what it was. I don't think it really mattered if people recognized him or not. Japan has a very pertinent hip-hop scene. And it's a hip-hop scene that has flourished. It has been there since the early 90s. There was a boom of even R&B from like the end of the 90s into the early 2000s to maybe like 2010, 2012, where it was a whole lot of influence coming from Black American culture. And there's still this influence, even today, in a lot of the J-pop songs that you will hear. You will hear a lot of J-pop idols still rapping. You will hear a lot of popular artists still adding that soulfulness into their music. And Travis Scott has been to Japan before. I believe the last time I heard it was like 2018. He's worked with artists over there. I'm pretty sure he ever goes into a hip-hop club or into that hip-hop sector of the cities in Japan. They're going to go crazy. Why? Because it's so embedded in the pop culture there, and it's still definitely a thing. There's many Japanese youth that just are so influenced by something different and something for them to rebel. But I think he was just there, just really having a good time. Do I think that he should have been doing it in the middle of the crosswalk? Hell no. I wouldn't. I would feel uncomfortable because I don't know if people are gonna try to smush me. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, stepping in front of people like that, if it's gonna cause like whole domino effect and people gonna you know, they're falling over. That's kitten, you know, and it's like this whole dramatic Japanese drama scene. I don't know. I really don't know. But we also gotta be honest here. There's a lot of people that made this clip into their own narrative, and I want people to just be honest and just say you don't like Travis Scott because of what happened with the concert and, you know, all those people being flattened like a pancake. Basically, say that. I see a whole lot of comments where people are saying like, "Oh no, they wouldn't know him in Japan," or "Nobody cares about him. He's with the Kardashians, and he's not known for anything." What I'm not going to do is diminish his influence and his music and his accolades because he's definitely sold enough albums. He definitely has a big fan base. I mean, look at all the people that went to that concert. That was so tragic. Why did they go to that concert? Because they liked his music. It doesn't matter if I don't like his music or really care too much about him, or if you don't like his music or you don't care too much about him. It doesn't take away from the fact that he definitely made his mark. His music is not for me. I tried it, didn't like it. I don't follow him readily, but I do think that it's sort of funny that someone took such a short clip and spun it into this whole thing, and they put their own feelings into it, and they tried to mask those feelings as, oh yeah, he's not popular. Oh yeah, Japanese people don't care about him. Oh, the hip-hop scene is not that big over there. Or nobody cares. Or I hate him. I mean, you're allowed to feel how you feel about that whole concert situation that was so tragic, and things were not done right. And just to give justice to those people who lost their lives, I do feel like that it left a bitter taste in a lot of people's mouths. Please, people, don't go to Japan and try to go into the crosswalks and disrupt people. And try to move around in circles with a hoodie on you. Don't do that. Japanese people are not going to appreciate that at all. It's not funny. Even though I just laughed, it's not cute. You're disruptive. That's all you're doing. You're being disruptive, and the culture is very much for you to make sure everybody is safe and everything's in an orderly fashion. You will see Japanese police whenever there is like a crowd going across this big crosswalk that they make sure it's orderly because they want people to be safe. They don't want to disrupt people. They don't want people jumping out in front of cars. They don't want people trampling over each other. They want people to be able to express themselves but still do it in an orderly, safe fashion. And Japan is good for that. And I think it's a wonderful thing that they have that control and that the culture understands that, you know what? We're going to make sure that we all get together and we make sure everybody's safe and it doesn't get too crazy. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. How do you feel about all this? I laughed a lot at a lot of the tweets, a lot of the Reddit posts, and people really just taking the time out their day to just throw hate and just make up their own narrative. We don't know. I know that Kim Kardashian was supposedly in Japan too. Maybe that was connected to that in some type of way. I don't know. I don't really care too much about any of these people. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's still fun to commentate on. Just follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also, the blog and Asian Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real, and I will always be back. Thank you guys for watching. Put below how you feel, and I will be back with another video next Sunday. Love you guys.